Yo, did you hear this? Halle Bailey just got a restraining order against DDG, and the details are wild. We're talking chipped teeth, slammed into a steering wheel, and full-blown break-ins. And yes, she's taking their son and leaving the country. Buckle up. Let's rewind. Halle and DDG broke up back in October, but according to her, things turned violent by January.
She didn't want that man around that baby for no reason. What y'all haters gotta say now? It don't matter, because y'all gonna come up with every excuse in the book. Y'all are going to swirl it out. Either she's lying, even though she literally has proof. She showed the bruise on her arm when he grabbed her. Mind you, while she was buckling Halie into a car. She also showed a picture of her chipped tooth where he allegedly grabbed her by her hair and slammed her head into the steering wheel. But she has all that proof, and the restraining order was granted by the judge. It was granted. But y'all gonna either say she lying or she started it. And that is sad. I personally stand with Halie. Mind you, she said the abuse started in January after they broke up. They broke up in October. I'm telling you, that man was upset that Halie left. I'm telling y'all that's what it was. He was upset. Oh, and it was because she went over there to discuss a visitation schedule for Halie. The way these black women in Hollywood are not protected, let alone not in Hollywood, just in general, is crazy and it's sad. But again, I want to let it be known that I fucking stand with Halie. DDG been a loser and he gives abuse vibes to me personally. This is just look, he just, She was too pretty for him anyway, and she had way too much going on in her career. The definition of dating down. Sorry, not sorry.
She says DDG would get enraged during custody exchanges of their baby, Halie. One visit, she says he snapped, yelling, calling her names, and allegedly slamming her head into a steering wheel so hard it chipped her tooth. She stayed in the car to protect her baby, cried the whole way to his house, told his family, then dipped. But that was just the beginning.
One thing y'all always gonna do is believe a man over a woman, and I will never understand it. Y'all will always sit down and have all the facts in front of your face. It will be the loudest person in the room, literally, being accused for something dark. The loudest person in the room, and they say the loudest person always is hiding something. It'll be the loudest person in the room, and y'all still will sit down and find a way to tell the quiet person that goes logical and that goes the right route and say she's lying. Make it make sense, and y'all wonder why victims don't come forward. Y'all wonder why people never speak up, why people don't say nothing. Y'all wonder why, why did she stay? Well, why did she do this? Why did she do that? Y'all wonder why, because this is how y'all act. This is how y'all act. But luckily, the judge don't act that way. And my thing is this: how can y'all go against a judge's word? The judge herself or himself has literally granted her a restraining order. I don't think the judge lied. And then y'all are sitting up saying, oh, she has money. When you have money, you could pay off anybody to do anything. Y'all are really delusional to think because you have money, you're just above the law. You're above all rules. Okay, look at Diddy. He has money too. Look at him. He's not above the law clearly because he's in courts. Look at Young Thug. He had money too. Look at YMW Melly. Like, what be your point? Look at Tory Lanez. Like, what do y'all be trying to get at? That's the part that be really throwing me off. But my thing is, let's get back to this Halle and DDG though. My thing is this, right? Y'all literally saw DDG come on the internet many times trying to tear this girl down. Just imagine how many times he tore her down behind closed doors. Stop talking.
March. DDG allegedly breaks into Halle's house unannounced. Sends her a picture of her own empty bed with the message, "Now I know what you've been on." Then, just days later, he comes back, tries to take Halie, smashes her Ring camera, grabs her phone, throws it out the window and says, "Go get it." This time, Halle calls the cops, files a police report. She's had enough. Fast forward to this past weekend. Halle's on vacation in St. Lucia with her sister Chloe and baby Halie. But here's the plot twist. Rumors start flying that singer Brent Faiyaz is there with them. Social media detectives spotted a hat in Brent's reflection and the same hat in Halie's vacation photo. DDG sees the blogs, loses it, and starts texting her links saying, "This is foul," and calling her disgusting and evil. Halle responds with grace, denying everything and just asking to enjoy Mother's Day in peace. The judge sided with Halle. A full restraining order granted, DDG has to stay at least 100 yards away and is banned from including Halo in his live streams. A major hit because that's literally DDG's main content. And while he's on live, pretending to be confused, guess who speaks up? His mom. She posts defending him, but even she can't deny that he hasn't once publicly said, "I didn't do it."
DDG Mama has entered the motherfucking chat. And I'm gonna start off by saying I can't stand moms like this, but we gonna get into it. I usually don't comment or say anything on this internet, even with all the negativity, the lies, and the hatred towards mine. However, these accusations have made me realize that I have been quiet for too long. Now, bitch, don't get your ass on here talking yourself in a motherfucking hole you can't get yourself out of. When shit hit the fan, why the females always gotta be a liar? Like, I understand, 6 times out of 10, that's the case, but not this case. She don't have no reason to lie. The bruise marks are right there. She's light-skinned. They're right there. She little as fuck. Like, he shouldn't even be grabbing up on her, hitting her, none of that. Her tooth is chipped. Like, she's not going to make this up. Like, come on now. You're a female. You're a mom. Stop this shit. I know you're trying to protect your son or whatever, but stop this shit. Because she didn't even want to bring this shit to the internet. And there have been so many times where this motherfucker did not want to bring this shit to the internet. What is you supposed to do? Remember, I was telling y'all that he was sending her the shit with her being out of town with Brit Fires. He was losing his fucking mama. This is the DMs right here. He sent her one of the articles and he was like, this is foul bet. He was blowing her the fuck up. He was like, you think you hurting my feelings when you really just ruining your own image. This is a terrible look. Makes you look disgusting and evil. How is being with Brent Fires a terrible look? I'm sorry. How? Enjoying your vacation. Happy Mother's Day, but just have the same energy when it's my turn to have him. I'm on the same shit. So you about to have bitches around Halo. That's what you're saying. Because you thinking that she was out of town with Brent Fires and she had the baby. I'm trying to figure out how is that disgusting and evil. How? I'm still playing little childish ass games like this. Like, you was old as fuck posting memes. What you need to do is be a fucking mama and tell your son that he's fucking wrong. Stop putting your hands on fucking women. Still following her. Like, I'm sorry. Block. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. It really just pisses me off. Like, I can't stand mamas like that, but let me know what you think about it in the comments.
Halle Bailey's taking Halo to Italy for 2 months to film a movie and escape the chaos. This is more than drama. This is about safety, control, and how women, famous or not, fight to protect their peace and their children. Is Halle telling the full truth? Or is DDG being set up? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want the real behind-the-scenes updates as this unfolds, hit that follow button. 'Cause this story, it's far from over.
With this DDG and Halle situation, all I'm gonna say, bro, is this is why you wait until you have a God-centered marriage. I don't think y'all understand how serious it is to have a child with somebody, bro. Like, you are bonded to that person for a lifetime. Okay, a lifetime. Fuck all that. Oh, only till they turn 18. When a kid turn 18, the daddy's still the daddy. Okay, and the mama's still the mama. Like, those families are bonded. The child is bonded. It's that serious, bro. And like, it's come from a nigga with no kids, okay? But my folks, my friends that got children, they tell me the same thing, bro. Same thing. They're like, bro, D, a child is a blessing for sure. But don't get it confused, nigga. When a kid come in the picture, shit don't get easier. It actually get much harder. Much harder. It gets much more difficult. And the funny thing about difficulty don't change you, it exposes you. Alright, like, it's if you kept up with it, bro, like, once they had Halo, a bunch of the drama just increased times 10, bro. Like, and it got crazy to it's like, and me personally, I've been a DDG fan for years, bro. It's like I'm hearing shit like, the fuck don't even sound like him. And the opposite, nigga, Halle went to my elementary school, bro. It's the little mermaid. She doing some shit like that. Like, it don't even sound like it makes sense. And had they not had a child together, they could have just broke up and never spoke again. Okay, moved on with their lives. But no, because a child is involved, you got 2 young adults that don't like each other, that literally have to have a relationship with each other. Hey, that's breeding grounds for resentment. And resentment will make you hate a motherfucker. You'd be surprised what you do when that shit build up. And that's not normal. The hell, especially if the person you had a child with, like, cheated on you or betrayed you. Like, and folk begin out here talking about some, oh, you so mature for having a platonic co-parenting relationship. Man, fuck maturity, nigga. That shit ain't healthy. The hell, you not healing in that situation. Your ass coping. You surviving. Like, this person is the mother of your kid. They the father of your child. and they had a choice to choose you, and they said, fuck you. That's a person that hates you. You ain't supposed to be nowhere near around them. But because y'all got a kid together, you don't got a choice. Like, bruh, that shit, hell nah.